expensive operation. So we need to count number of block access. Then if the block access is low, we can say this is a faster algorithm, vice versa. Okay. So this is the example of a secondary index. So we can make the index if the data file, so we can make the dense index. For example, this is the non-key. It's not the secondary key, so which means we have the duplicate data. At that time, we can make the index of the key, this one, then make the block. That keeps the block number of corresponding key. So this is another example of the secondary index. Then, we can speed up to access the data using index. Then, what if, for example here, we have the 1 million of the data. How many key do we need? 1 million of key. The more data you have, the longer time it takes. Because it's a linear. Actually, the log n, right? So the more data you have, the longer time. So there might be limitation to use this. How can we address the problem of this one? It takes longer time when you have the bunch of data. Why don't we make index of index? Then we will speed up to access index. Okay, that is called the multi-level index. So multi-level index is like this one. So without this is the single level index. So we can make the index of this is the primary key, but it's not ordered. So we can make the ordered index file like this one. How many blocks? 1, 2, 3, 4. What if we have 1 million of the data? This block will be increase. It takes longer time. So to speed up, we can have index of index. If we have more data, you can have index of index of index. So that is called multi-level index. So multi-level index is a general indexing structure. Okay? So it's a reduce. It's getting reduced. The 4 block access we need. So eventually, multi-level index will be like this one. It looks like tree structure. Okay? At this moment, I have a question. What is a tree structure? One father? So multi-father?
Yeah.
Tree
structure?
Yes. What is the similar things? It's a data structure, right?
Yeah.
Data structure for what? It looks like tree. What is a similar data structure as the tree? It's a graph. Graph is quite similar, but the story is huge difference. Which one is a general structure? Tree or graph?
Graph.
Graph is a general structure. Then you can find the characteristic of a tree structure comparing to the graph. First, graph has what? A set of nodes, as well as set of edges. So V and E. V is usually vertex and E is edges. There's no parent and children relationship. It's node and node. You can represent the relationship between the node using edge. Sometimes the edge can be direct. At that time it's called the directed graph. What about the tree? Tree has kind of a node. Tree has the relationship, edges, but their relationship is limited to what? Parent and children relationship. One parent and multiple children. if you have the multiple parents, it's called ladder structure. So tree has parents and children relationship. It's kind of order, top to bottom or bottom to up. So this is the tree structure from top to bottom. So you can find the data from top to bottom. For example, A is less than 10 goes to here, the bigger than 10 goes to here. Then less than 5 goes to here, bigger than 5, less than 10 goes to C. Something like that. So you can deep inside, finally you can find the data, index data pointer from the leaf node. There are leaf node. Leaf node means
children nodes.
no children node, but it has only parents node. What about the root node? Root node is opposite. It has only children node, but no parent node. In between, there are, this is the internal node. Internal node have both parents and children node. Okay? So this is a tree data structure. Tree is a general data structure to implement indexing structure. So it's nice to search the data. So you can use the tree structure. What can be the problem of this tree structure to search the data? The last question in this class, today's lecture.
The tree is not balanced.
Yes. What? I think we are the best student ever, right? Then the next question is why unbalanced tree structure it has the problem?
It will take linear time to search data.
Linear time.
It becomes linear search.
Linear search? No, it's not linear search.
Yes, I mean, if the tree is
Oh
not
yes, that's a linear. Yes. Do you understand what? He answered? It's a linear term. For example, extreme case. You have it may be possible forever. So for example, 1,000 times the descendant. How long it takes? Much longer time. Okay? You cannot use this indexing structure because it takes a long time to search the data. Even somebody said, this is an extreme case, the others are fine. But query optimizer cannot decide whether how long it takes. For example, when I decide the route to go to the Manhattan, so for example, sometimes there are traffics 95, sometimes not. But the Merritt Parkway 15 is always 1.5 hours, no matter when you drive. But I-95 is 1 hour, but sometimes 2 hours, 3 hours, depending on traffic. Which way is better for you? Still 95. So you are kind of gambler. So I'd like to take the 15. Because 15 guarantee 1.5 hours. 95, sometimes if I'm lucky, the 1 hour, but if there is a traffic, it takes 10 hours. No, it's dangerous. It's risky. So query optimizer system does not like such an unbalanced one. Instead, we need balanced tree that is B plus 3 index. So if somebody asks, what is a B plus 3 or B3 index? What B stands for? It's not binary, never ever binary. Okay, it's a balanced tree. Okay, many people believe the B3, B plus 3 is the B plus 3 is the binary? No, it's not binary. It's a balanced tree. So next class we will discuss about the balanced tree structure. Balanced B3, B plus 3 indexing structure are the most popular indexing structure in any relational DBMS system. 99.999% of indexing used worldwide anywhere is based on B plus 3 indexing structure. Which means if we know how the B plus 3 indexing structure is organized, It's not difficult how to understand how my query is accessing the data. Okay? Yeah? Please follow my direction. Could you turn off?
Okay.